High Pitch Eric has left, not High Pitch Eric, Eric the Midget, excuse me, has left many angry voicemails on my voicemail machine.
You mean recently he just made a bunch of voicemail calls?
Yes, he's very angry that we won't roast him. He's frustrated by this. And you can see it's directed at all of us, you, Robin, me, Artie, everyone. So
he's roasting us.
Well, he's just angry. He wants a roast.
Hey, well, this message is for Robin and Artie. Artie, I bet when you go to the doctor to get weighed, they have to borrow the elephant scale from the Bronx Zoo. Also, Robin, I think you're the only woman that could get turned on by the movie Veggie Tales. I mean, Mr. X uses Veggie Tales to get you in the mood, doesn't he? And also, Robin, I had a question on my mind since you came out with that revelation. What felt more like your father's cock? What vegetable or meat that you used?
Wow.
And also...
We talk about an angry midget.
Wow.
Maybe we should roast this little fuck.
He's funny.
You were doing that? Did you ever yell out your father's name? You motherfuckers.
Vicious.
You think that I can't dish out as good as you can. Wrong. I'm going to keep leaving message after message after message, poking at each and every one of you until you finally get so pissed that you decide to finally roast me. Look, I have changed. I'm not that weak person anymore. I can't take it. So roast me, you dumb fucks.
Wow, well, Robin, you just took a drubbing, and Artie, you too.
I mean, he hit me with a fat joke, whatever, but Robin really got it there in an awful way.
Vicious midget.
I'd love to introduce Eric to that midget who threw up this weekend in Vegas.
I saw a picture of that midget on a website. They got it up there, yeah.
Happy-go-lucky
the midget that threw up on Artie.
Oh, no, well, in the ice bucket.
Yeah, well, in the article, they say he threw up on you.
It does? What article?
There's an article on
Perez Hilton or something.
Perez Hilton?
I have not heard, by the way, I've not gotten a chance to preview any of these Eric the Midget calls. I'm listening to them for the first time with you, so that was very shocking to me.
I've definitely been put in my place.
Yeah. Now, what Eric doesn't understand, it's not that we don't think he can dish it out. We don't know that...
He can take it.
We think he can take it. We don't even know that we'd look good giving it to him.
Right.
Is the problem.
But I also think he'd have trouble taking it.
I have one question to ask you. Okay, why in the hell do you think I'm the one that's too fucking sensitive? You know, I find that funny. Because out of all of you, there's three that I'm going to target right now. Just Stern, Robin, and Artie. Give me a fucking break. I'm too sensitive. When you three get all bent out of shape when someone, Robin, mentions that you're wrong. Or Howard, when somebody brings up the word marriage or the word engaged, you get all bent out of shape and start getting defensive and sensitive. Artie, somebody brings up Grandma Caprio, you start getting all defensive and upset.
Right.
Give me a fucking break. I'm the sensitive one. You three need to check what the hell you say. Because you three, I think, are more sensitive than I. Big-nosed jackass, fat-ass Artie, and dumbass Robin. You three are the sensitive ones. I'm not sensitive anymore. All right? So get that through your brains.
Eric, don't you understand that we won't look good roasting you because you're a handicapped guy?
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, but I'm saying to other people, they can't handle it. You sitting there like a vegetable in a chair while we roast you is not going to make us look good.
Did you just hear me? I don't give a fuck if you don't look good.
We do.
But we're trying to entertain people, Eric.
And by the way, your roast was vicious. Robin doesn't want me saying this, but Artie and Robin have tears rolling down their eyes right now.
sense of personalism.
Hey, Artie, who has...
Hope you have a good time, you do. With my money.
I love that they think he's a millionaire because he has $8,300.
Oh, it's the best story of all time.
Best. JD wants to roast Eric the Midget. He has lines prepared.
Oh,
let's hear it.
Yeah, JD, come on in and do your roast if you want.
Howard, JD really has hatred for him because as soon as you pulled down the button and started talking to Eric, I heard him walk by Sal's office and go, when is he going to fucking die?
Oh.
You hate Eric the Midget, huh?
He is such a whiny piece of shit. I hate him.
But the guy's got...
Oh, come on. Dude, how long is he going to live with that? How long... He doesn't
The rest of his life?
Yeah, well, I didn't mean that.
He's probably not going to live that long, JD. Come on.
Well, I mean, he should be
go ahead
a
and
little
roast
happier.
Eric, you want to get roasted by JD right now?
Go ahead with that dumbass can come up with anything to hurt me.
Go ahead, JD.
You're an annoying, nasty, foul-mouthed midget. But enough about Ronnie Mund. I'm here to roast Eric.
Oh, that was so funny.
That was good.
Ronnie catching more shit.
Go ahead.
There's only one way to roast Eric the Midget, in a toaster oven. Eric hates the name Eric the Midget, so I came up with a new name for you. Eric the piece of shit, whiny, no good douchebag, who I hope gets hit by a bus and dies in front of his parents. I haven't seen such a useless little dick in a wheelchair since I saw a nurse help Stephen Hawking take a piss.
What? You have some delivery.
Don't laugh through your punchline.
Well, at least now we're hearing the sequel to Napoleon Dynamite.
You're such a moron that you can't get through this without laughing.
I know, because it's funny.
Did you write these jokes?
Jokes that
No comments.
aren't even funny to the rest.
Okay, all right, shut up. Eric wishes his disease was AIDS, so then he would have at least been laid. Eric's parents and old people have a lot in common. They both put piles of shit in wheelchairs.
Ooh.
Wow.
The age joke doesn't make sense.
You can ask whoever.
I couldn't even understand through the mumbling what he was saying.
I mean, you don't have to have sex to get AIDS.
Right.
Oh, whatever. Doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Well, he's figuring that's how Eric would have gotten it.
It's a glaring hole.
And by the way, Eric did once get... What'd you get? You got to feel some chick's titty, right?
Yes.
Recently, I think.
Yeah.
No, not recently.
No, when was it?
Back in the 90s.
Oh.
Did you ever do the three fingers Jones, as Bubba would say?
Two-finger split.
Did you ever do a two-finger split, as the game would say?
No.
Oh. You never got your fingers wet?
No.
Fuck you.
He's got to get laid. We could get him laid so easily.
He wouldn't. We tried to get Tabitha. Wasn't Tabitha going to
Tabitha's willing to fuck him.
Tabitha will fuck anything breathing.
You're
Okay.
breathing, aren't you? Would you fuck Tabitha?
No.
Can't believe that.
Tabitha.
I think Tabitha's got a great body. I don't know.
I'll tell you what, now that I'm single, if I was in the right situation with her, and she like...
more plastic than Barbie.
So what? Who cares?
It's better than nothing.
Like, if me and Tabitha were both drinking and she, for some reason, like, gave me a sign at this point, I'd fuck her in a
Sure you
heartbeat.
would. Of course you would.
I mean, you know, the porn star thing, I think she's got a hot enough body to cancel that out.
Some guy called me up earlier and asked me, who would I rather bang? Would I rather bang Pam Anderson or Jenna Jameson? I think Jenna Jameson.
I'd go with Pam Anderson.
You would?
I really would.
What was your thinking, Howard?
I think Jenna. I mean, okay, we're talking now, Jenna, you know, well, but she's a porn star. The germ thing freaks me out.
I think it's a no-brainer. I really do. I love Jenna, but Pam is like our Marilyn Monroe.
Right.
And she's just hot as hell.
I don't know.
No porn star aspect, although she's probably had a mile of dick in her.
Right.
Pam's looking a little better than Jenna now, anyway.
JD, please.
This is our fantasy.
Okay, sorry.
JD, I thought you were good, but there's some glaring holes you could drive a truck through in your
I didn't necessarily write all these.
Hey, JD.
Yes.
I'm sure you didn't write any of them. Hey, JD.
Yes. Uh-oh.
Well, no, when you bang a porn star,
yes,
aren't you worried about, like, you know, where she's been and stuff?
Yeah, but they get, like, tested every month, so.
And, like, when you go down on her, aren't you nervous there's going to be some fur growing on your tongue?
Well, a little, I guess. I don't know. You just got to...
You fully go down on her?
Yeah, I guess. I'm probably not the best, but, you know, as good as I can.
I think I get gross when I get horny, but even this chick this weekend, and I've known her for a while, I didn't go down on her like a full, like...
yeah, I mean, she's...
Full liquor out Jones.
Full Jones, yeah.
Well, hey, we got to talk to... I want to find out what it's like to bang Artie Lang. Who called the chick?
That's easy. I called her last night, and I have a 702 number on her. It's a cell phone, which is a Vegas area code.
Yeah.
But she doesn't live in Vegas. And last night, her voice is no longer on the cell phone app. It's like a computerized thing.
Yeah, okay, that happens.
I told her...
Give the number to Gary. He'll call. We'll try and line her up.
I don't know about that.
This is Artie's girl. He doesn't want Gary calling her. She'll run off.
Not his girl.
She's sort of like... I don't know. She seems like she might have something going on that... I don't know.
Like another life.
I don't know. They all have other lives, these poor girls.
Well, I mean, when we call her and ask her permission, I mean, we would...
And we'd give her anonymity. We just want to talk to her.
Right, and if she has any reason she doesn't want to come on, then she doesn't have to come on.
It's not that I...
You're not standing in the way.
It's not that I'm upset about, getting a full review of my sex.
But Artie... I would, if you're nervous, I mean, I wouldn't do anything to fuck it up for you. And I would what I would do is put her at ease, let her know that it's easy for her to remain anonymous, and tell her that we're not going to really give her a hard time. It'll be more about you, and you just make her feel better. I would never do anything to fuck it up for you.
I want to talk to her first.
Okay.
All right. Fair enough.
I think I lined up a chick, that guess who someone bang thing.
Oh, yeah.
I think I got a chick, and it's a good one for another reason, too. I've been trying to get her to come in. There's a little added thing that makes it even cooler about this chick that I banged, and I think in a lineup it might be funny to see if you could guess.
All right. That'd be a good game.
I'm curious to see what you think, my abilities are to get a chick. Like, if I lined up 3 chicks and one of them wasn't that hot, like, if you would immediately go...
Like a one-legged humpback.
Yeah.
That's probably the one.
I'm curious. Yeah, I'm really curious about what you think I would...
You can get chicks.
No, but this is years ago.
All right, well, okay.
Before you were famous?
No, that's a fun game.
You were in show business or not?
I wasn't on the Stern Show yet. I was in show business.
All right.
Yeah, so it doesn't count, I guess. Sorry.
All right, Eric. Still, it's a no. No roast.
Hey, Artie.
Yeah, Eric.
Whose facial hair is better, yours or Grandma Caprio?
Wow.
You motherfucker.
So you got to him, Eric. I think they're afraid to roast you because you hit so below the belt.
I'm going to shove you in a spackle bucket.
You're the one who's saying don't roast him. Of course, I agree with you.
Let me see what other... He left other voicemails, too. Very vicious voicemails, evidently. Listen.
All of you and your listeners think I'm pathetic. Wrong. What you and your listeners don't realize is you're the pathetic ones. Yep, that's right. Newsflash, you're pathetic.
Hey, Eric, what do? You stay up all night and leave these messages?
No.
I mean, there's like 4 of them, and they get more and more vicious. Like, are you drinking? What are you doing?
No, I don't drink.
What do? You hang up the phone and you go, I got to go tell those guys another thing.
Yeah.
Wow. What a night.
Did you know that they flew somebody with balloons on the Super Bowl?
Yeah, you fucked that up. Now the Super Bowl took our idea.
Oh, well. Pathetic, because you guys think you're a bunch of comics. Please. I've seen their comics on the reject round of Last Comic Standing. That moron that kept coming in after one audition after the other every city. Well, I think his name was Art Star or something.
What?
I screwed up his name. It's Buck Star.
All right. Hey, listen, I got to go. I'm getting
that's
bored.
funny.
That was mean.
With Buck Star, it's funnier.
All right, thanks. Sorry, Eric. We just don't think you're good roast material.
I don't care. I want you to do it.
Well, you can't force us.
I want to prove to you that it could be done.
I can't. I'm telling you, the visual of you sitting there in that chair, and, I've seen pictures of Eric.
Uh-huh.
It's heartbreaking.
Yes.
He's a good guy.
Keep something in mind, though. There are a lot of pictures of me, but a lot of them are photoshopped ones that idiots put together that aren't even real.
I'm looking at one. You look like Larry Hagman after the liver transplant. Is that you?
Do you dye your hair?
No.
Oh. Like a weird blonde hair.
He looks exactly like somebody. Who does he look like? Larry
I told you, Jackie Martley.
No, you're right, Jackie. That's true. That's a good one. But it's somebody else.
If Jackie was very sick.
Eric, you look like Jackie Martling.
You know what?
Well, who does he look like, Fred?
I think he looks like a shrunken version of the guy who played the RoboCop. Peter Weller.
Yes, that's good.
That's a good
but
one.
a shrunken head version.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Like you take those little gourds and stuff like that, and you put the eyes and stuff on it. That's what his head
Actually, he looks like what I assume the Zodiac Killer in San Francisco probably would have looked like.
if he were a midget.
See, Eric, you don't like hearing that kind of stuff.
I'm sitting here calmly, not reacting to it.
All right. Well, let me think about this, okay? Let me think it through. Thank you.
Okay.
All right, bye-bye. He really wants to be roasted. Is it possible, Artie, to roast him and come out looking halfway human?
No.
I don't know. I guess. I mean, unless he's responsible somehow for killing someone and you hate him.
Yeah.
If he was a child molester.
But even then, I don't know, man. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't see how we could. I don't see how you can make it last for a full hour. You know.
Hammering away, you know. People just hammering away. It would be hard.
Our roasts
are
hammering.
Yeah.
Hey, Ronnie, the limo driver, can you call Eric for me and so I'm not the bad guy? And tell him that we don't want to have a roast? Please. Handle that for me. All right.